Hello, hi, and howdy. Welcome on in. I'm RaKlavin GNS, and this is Hydroneer. We're going to get right back into where I left off now. I may have actually done a little bit since I was last here. Did just a tiny bit off camera. Gone from scrubbing to get some sleep first here real quick so you can actually see. Gone from scrubbing to a somewhat industrialized automatic-ish setup. So now, and I even produced another harvester. And I'm set up that I can actually go get another one. So that's one of the first things we'll do today. So we'll go get another one. But for now, let me show you how this thing works. So I got two lines here. One just operates all the belt work. Belt work and my crushers and everything like that. And the idea being that none of these things require filters. They don't break, that kind of thing. So because they don't break, there's no point in having filters on it. And the line can just run by itself. And it also gives me all the pressure I need in order to operate the belts. So this line is actually at the maximum tier 1 pressure. Then I'll run over here, this side, and get these on. Give it some water. And we're in business. What I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to expand this line a little bit. And then I'm going to go make another drill. So this is the only spot that I plan to make a completely above ground setup, because the next ones that I get, which will have like tier 2, I'll definitely want to be mining further down because I can get more resources that way. Madam Graham, hello, hi, and howdy. Welcome on in. So, yeah, as you can see, definitely gone are the days of just scrubbing dirt. And I'm okay with this. It only gets bigger and better from here. So, you know, and I tried to clean up a little bit. I have extra pieces of equipment, and I remembered I was trying to think of how to get rid of the extra piece of equipment, and I was reminded while I was watching the video, or no, I was looking through the Steam achievements. There's actually a what's it called? A scrapyard where you can turn bits and bobs that you need to get rid of into scrap, which is really incredibly handy. So, first things first, let us see. I've got that. So let me grab my. I started putting my tools away. I can actually find them now. So let's get rid. Unlock this plug. Take that out. Add a pipe. Put the plug back. lock everything in place here. The nice part about being able to lock it in is not having to worry about accidentally taking it off, which is a real problem. And that's going the correct direction. We'll lock that in place. So I've got this set up basically for 9. So what I'm going to be doing is adding 3 more here, adding 4 more here. And then I'll have my starter almost completely done. I think I don't mind having the switch, but I remembered I can just put everything into one switch. Just have a line and have one switch right here to close them all. I am getting the Onyx, so I might actually add in another compressor. I could do that pretty simply. Just turn this into a see, I would need a T-joint here then. I'm trying to think how I would do this. Or I may just leave it like this. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. I mean, what I can do really is I can just take what's in here, have one of these emptied out. I can also put this on a timer. That's one thing I thought of, setting a timer that goes off like every 60 seconds or something like that. It just automatically closes them all, and then that's that. Now, one thing that's nice by having these filters in here, the filters will still break down, but as long as the filters are running and operating, you don't have to worry about your drills and your crusher. You don't have to worry about those breaking down. So to finalize this whole thing, what I'm probably going to do is set up logic repair systems on these, which isn't too hard. It takes up a little bit of space, but it's not that bad. By having this is all the space I need, and it's I'll definitely have the money for it. So I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit up I'm going to keep these because I don't know my next setup, what I'm going to want to do with these. Don't really, so really the only things I need to scrap would be these. Let me take this off of here. Let me show you how this scrapyard works. Well, no, I need that there still for now. Make sure I have one spot left. I do, good. So let me show you this scrapyard. Since I no longer need these hand sorters. The thing about the little bits of scrap is you can sell the little bits of scrap. And the little bits of scrap end up worth about like a quarter of what you paid into the item, since you can't just sell the item back directly. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Let me put this in with the other. Okay, see, so see how that filter has blown. So with the filter blown though, it stops the whole system. Notice they're not working now. So let me fix that real quick. And we'll go ahead and bump the other four. Just so everything's at 100. So I can leave it running while I'm gone. And that's all I need to scrap for now, I think. Yeah. Alright. Hold on. Let me move this out of the way. I did put all three of them in here, right? Looks like it. Alright. I should take my money with me. I only have 1,000. I'm gonna want more than that. Okay. Let us make something in gold. I mean, this is worth 11,000 just by itself. So go over here. We'll heat it up. Go ahead and crush these. I'm pretty sure this would be the worst, worth the most, just because of its size. 943. Unless the 3 onyx would be worth more. Grab this. So it's nice. The advantage of having the crushers and like I have all my ingots going into be automatically smelted is it takes away lag. So instead of 748, yeah, okay. So that is the green gem is worth more. So put this back under here. Not quite, a little more forward. There we go, that should be fine. So we'll take the green one. Wait for this to throw in there. Make it even bigger. And we'll make it a necklace, so... Yeah, that. And I need my saw. And my blacksmith hammer. Blacksmith hammer away. There we go. And we'll just carry this up by hand. I'll even just sell it generally instead of to the stock market.
I need something specific.
Were you the one that just wanted oh no, you want... I'm not sure the gem. Which gem is that? Is that sapphire? Must be sapphire. You know, I could have made that. Oh well. wasn't there right inside of here? I think the stock market, though, this one over here just wants bars or something. Yeah. So we'll just sell it for full price. And 15 grand, I'll take it. Should cover what I need. Alright, so drop this here. We'll add this money to it. There we go. Now we got 16 grand. And first we'll head to the scrapyard. Now, something that doesn't get old. It's a great feature, I think. If you run into someone, you don't hurt them, but you do. They do make a noise, and you eat them. I'm trying to remember where the scrapyard is. The scrapyard's in town. The logic place is back up the hill, though. The scrapyard is over here. Yep. So just take this, I'll back it in. Now it shouldn't scrap my bucket. That's what we're hoping anyway. Come up here, set it off. That was pretty anticlimactic. And it did scrap my bucket. That was very not nice of it. I was not expecting it to scrap my bucket. Where's my scrap though? There's my scrap. It scrapped my bucket. But now I can sell that scrap. And that's how you get rid of items. And like I said, you do get a little bit of your money back for whatever you spent, but not too much. Alright, well actually, while we're here, the next place I want to go to the logic shop. Okay. Oh, I thought the number had changed. Where is the buying platform? All right. So. Logic repeater, logic button, we have timer things, the logic smelter, sham compressor, destroyer, magnet, lighting, light, delay, logic one passing by 1 second. Logic delay 10 seconds. Validator, diode.
A cable never forgets.
Parlay unit. So these two things are what I'm going to use for the system. Weight detector, logic counter.
And anything's possible.
So I think we're just going to turn the gem crushing into a button. You know what? I think I can get away with piling it up on here. So I'll need one for the end. That didn't work at all. All right, one for the end, and then in order to get, then I'll need a T, 2 T's. And then I have a gap between the two, so 2 straight. And this will take care of, the, that right there will take care of the crushers for me. So it still won't be automated, but let me move this over here. So the crushers won't be automated, but I'll be able to just press a button and they'll all work at the same time. All right. Now,
A cable
I'm
never.
gonna need 5 of each of these. So these actually look at these will look at the what's it called? The what is the filter? These will actually look at the filter. All right, look, just roll the other way. Thank you. And then one more. There we go. So those look at the filter.
Those lights can
Now
be
these
colours RG and
will actually repair the filter for me. So bigger than what 0 is entered, it hurls a spanner forward, can be refilled by spanner or tool bags. So these are kind of expensive, but I should still have enough to take care of this.
for underground farms.
And then one more. All right. So that'll take care of the filter operation. Now, I'm trying to remember which switch it is. In terms of incoming logic 0 into 1, anything bigger equal 1 to 0. I want to say this is what I want. I don't actually remember. So, you get to see my old save. So we're actually going to go back to the main menu. And I'll take you to my last game, which was this one, I think. It was. So this is what I'm making here. So it looks at, see, it's looking at the filter piping. And it is the flip-flop that I need. 1 second here, hold on. So it is that I need. So I need 3 curves per, and then 2 straights. And then what'll happen is I'll build these up, and as it senses that they've gone low, it'll shoot them in there. And then it makes the system actually just work. Okay. That's what I'm going to be making for the system I'm working on. I just wanted to be sure as to the... Oh, you gotta be... Really? It doesn't save when... Oh, I didn't know that. Well... Note to self, hit the buy button before... you know what? Pardon me. Eat. Come on. We'll do this somewhat easier, I think. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. Come on. There we go. All right, now we climb up onto the truck. Is there an easy way? There is. Cool. All right, so I need there's 10 of these for that. So that's not at all what I meant to do. Where did that? Okay. Let me do this here. All right, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that'll be for the filtration system. And then these 2 will be for the gem cutters. Let's see, I need 2 for the gem cutters, and then I need 1 for the gem cutters, and then I needed 15. I didn't grab it today. And so exciting. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I want to see something here. Does it see it enough to actually count that? I'm not sure. So let's straighten it out. Make sure. Yeah, I'm not sure it actually sees everything or not. So we'll actually do like so. Just to be sure. I just want to make sure that it doesn't, because I've done that before where I've driven off and not everything was counted. And so even though I hit purchase, it didn't purchase everything. All right, let's, yep, okay, so all that is counted, cool. And then I needed
The results were shocking.
5 of each of these. I don't know how many that was. I don't know if that was 3 or 4. So I'll either have 1 extra or I'll have the right amount. Be careful not to lose count. 5 of these. There's 1. 2. 3. And 4. And 5. This one here is 5. And then I need 5 of those flips. Yes, 5 of these. Basically, so this will invert the signal for me. Oh, my auto placement was wrong. 2, 3. I might have to build it in a slightly different location, which is fine. 3, 4, and 5. Now, what I'm wondering though, what if, let me see what I got here. Only lights if I activated from one upgrader, which is logic delay 1 second, logic delay 10 seconds, delays logic passing by 10 seconds. Reader.
Those lights can be all sorts of colours.
Face down puts a logic value of 1 every second. So what if, so if it's giving a 1 every second, and I put some of these in line, I really don't need to get through the whole extra stuff for that. Oh, I could do it set up by a counter as so many pass through. Counts items passed through the gate. Counter set by passing logic. Logic reading output is on the side. Now what I could do is set it to, say, 10, and then every 10 it would do it. And I think that would actually work better. I could put that on top of the thing. I don't know if I can put it right on top, or if I would need to add another belt. But then I could just have it go down to the thing, which would take 1 coming out, 1 coming back, 1 going down, and 1 going in. So take 4 elbows. So let's try it on one of them. It's actually not sure if it's counting. Let's see, 11,968. Okay, it's counting. And then 4 more elbows. Because this might actually be the way to do it. Three and 4. All right. Let's pay for everything. And off we go. And now we'll find out if I missed anything. Because I get the scream as I back out of the thing. You stole it! Which I did not. And yay, we can just head back. Now with other ones, I'll make the logic stuff more complicated. Except for the repair. The repair is such a simple system. And it works so nice that it just... Oh good, things are still running. Alright. So how we'll start with this one. I'm going to need my hammer. Oh, I never went and got my other drill. So I'll hammer this. Go ahead and close that. We'll take that off. Oh, it opened. Okay, good. Now, can I place this on top of this? It looks like I can. Yes, I can. All right, now, if I take some elbows, which that's not an elbow. I need an elbow. I need 4 of them. And that one, like so. That. Make this one go down. That's it. And then go in. All right, and we set this. How do I set this? What if I hammer it first? Hello? Do I have to just set the on top? It didn't tell me that part. Oh, fine. Let me go get one of those setter thingies. I thought you could just set it on itself instead of having to put a thing on to set it. All right. Let me look at the description on this one again.
Little logic, and anything's possible.
Logic weight reader. Counts item passed through, counter set by passing logic into the top. Just inputted custom number through logic. So I guess one of these. We'll try this. And we'll head back once I get my camera good. Can I fit through here? I cannot. No. I can't fit through this way. Shortcuts. I'm learning them. I gotta remember to replace my water bucket. Okay. So if I take another elbow then, like so, and put this on top, I guess I could just put it on top this way. And then I add this to it. And I set this. Oh, no. Actually, so we'll set it to every 5. Press that, and can I take this off then? I can. So now, and my guess is, yeah, okay. I say my guess is it's not working. So now, in theory, if this is going to work the way I want it to, and it actually counts it, every 5 of these gems that comes into here will cause it to activate. But what I don't know is if it's going to actually activate and then open. So we'll wait and see, because if it does, I'll do this instead, because it'll be just that much simpler. But I have to wait for some gems to pass through. And will automatically reset to the 5 needed. If it's not obvious, I've never actually used this this part of the logics before. I guess while we're waiting on that, we can start working on filters. So, I wish I need another cart. Unfortunately, this cart has a lot of... I don't know how many of these I've got in there. Oh well, I don't mind so much if I have to... I kind of need to watch this though. Doesn't look like anything's passed through yet. Actually, I don't, because I can just come back through and see any new ones in there. And if the number changes, that's what we want to see. All right. Come on, make with the gems. So while we're waiting, I'll actually start working on this. let's see. I had to repair one, so we'll go ahead and at least start this. So you are going to go up. You are going to be facing like so. Like that. That way I can actually see what's in it, and it'll do it that way. I guess each pass I can come by here. Okay. Oh, I thought it changed. Of course, there would be a sapphire. When you actually want emeralds, and it gives you sapphires. All right. Put this on. And now, like I said, unfortunately, I was wrong on my room. Because that's going to come up and come around. So I'm going to have to do this around the front. Which is fine. I'll still be able to see that. So. And I should still be able to access it. We'll grab one of these. Oh, not what I wanted. That's what I want. So we'll have it. Nope, that's backwards. Does it need to be there, or can it be one up? I think right there it sees it as fine. Let's see. Can I look at this? It should see it. Pretty sure that's how I had it set up on the last one. Okay, it does not read it like that. So I have to have the pipe extended out. Because it didn't see it as passing through. What about which I'm actually kind of surprised. Now, unless, what if I turned it around? It could be directional like that. Let me try that. So I'll actually put this back on, but put it this way. So what if we, I have to, what if I put this way? Wait. Like that. And I think I'm gonna need to, yeah, I'm gonna need to move that light. With the torch. Right here. And then we'll connect these back. Okay, now if it's going this direction, I'm wondering, just wondering if it's got to pass through the base of it. All these save times, that's something I found, is some saves just go in a flash, and then other saves do like that one just did. And I'm not quite sure why. Okay, so what we'll do is we will now wait and see if as another one passes through. Alright, let's go ahead and keep working on this. Elbow. Hard to see sometimes the actual position it's in. There we go. Now I need some straights. Nope. That'll be for the next one though. And one more elbow. All right, and then we'll put the flip device on there. Which is in here somewhere. I grabbed one not long ago, but I didn't drop it out. One of these. Throw that on here. There we go. And then I can put spanner wrenches in here. And then how close are we on this one anyway? 61, 93, 24, 54, 85. All right, so what was my 24? I'll do the 24 one next. 54, 23. Okay, the middle one. We'll do the middle one next. And hopefully I get it before it breaks, and then it can actually work automatically. Lots of back and forth. This is where having the cart comes in handy. Nope, don't need a tea. The race against time. And then all that this is actually going to do for me is allow my system to run for a lot longer. I'll still have to feed it repair bags now and then, but I can feed it 4 repair bags in total at a time. So it's a lot less work for me. And the reason why I need that flipper on there is because it's always outputting a 1. Because it's everything's good at the moment. But I need it to only output a 1 when it's empty. Put this on here. Go, and then I can go over and buy. We'll take the pallet to do it. Over here and buy. I need to make more money. Oh, $3,000. Okay, I can buy 4. So I want to buy 4 of these. And 4. And I'll put these 4 into the thing. Oh. Really? I don't know why it's got to bounce so much. Just stay on my pallet. Come on. This is where the cart is superior to the pallet. That you can actually see over it. All right, and take this, and I think like that. 10, 15, and then what we'll see is this one should be now pretty close. What are we at? 14. So in a little bit, that'll actually drop down to 19. But the system won't shut down because it'll be done because it'll be automatic. As long as these are actually still good, which I think they are. And that I can hold 20 at a time. Now the first 3 filters tend to go a lot faster than the last 2. But it actually, at that point now, it just keeps the system running. Even when you're out of route. As long as it's turned on, the system's running. So I want to watch this. Oops. 12. Let's get in there. We'll go get some sleep. Oh, while waiting on that to happen, I need to check and see if this actually did anything. So I would say no, it doesn't see it. Okay. So since it's not seeing it, unless I'm looking at these things wrong, unless I'm understanding the description incorrectly, it gets a logic input. No, because that's... I think I'm using these wrong. I need to look into that a little bit more then. We'll just grab these off. And we'll go ahead and go with my original idea. Need this. And then we'll actually go over see how close we are. 7. Why is there a gold nugget way over here? And an iron nugget too. You know what? Clear all raw resources. Now I'll find out if I just made a mistake doing that. I did not. Woo! Okay, and then what about... Okay. It does count it if it's in a box. And it doesn't count it if it's a cut gem. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll go with my original idea on here. It's getting so close. I want to see it happen. 6. Let's see, I want one of these on the end of here. Like that. A straight piece. See, I do need a T. And then I do need another T. And a straight piece. Did I not get my push button? I don't think I got my push button. And then a T. You know what? Let's get these out of here. Then I can find out if I got my push button or not. Oh, I did get one extra. Oh well. Oh, it's getting so close. Two. Okay, so now we're actually sit here and watch the... One. Okay, now what'll happen is basically this is just suddenly shoot off a spanner and that'll be repaired back to 100. That's how it used to work. Instead of it breaking down. There we go. And now it's back at 100. Huzzah. So it's a fairly simple, straightforward repair solution. And it keeps the system running. Still trying to figure out if I have a push button in here. I think I forgot the push button. And I got one too many of these. Oh well. No, I forgot the push button. That's okay though. I do need another T. I have another T in here somewhere. Oh well. I guess I'll work on these next. We're back. Alright, and then one more, yeah. I got it exactly the way I wanted it the first try. Huzzah. Get some elbows going. It's nice when you, if you do it, things in a line like that, are, you know, one after the other, it tends, it'll actually keep the last position that you had. So it ends up being, can make it a little bit quicker. And then one more. And luckily, nobody gets upset about the fact you just blocked the only road. All right. No, not yet. There's the T I was looking for. Then if we take this, put it on the end of here now. And now, they'll all work at the same time. So I'll definitely have to look into the counter thing. I could set the counter for here. And make it every time 5 sapphires passes through. I might be able to, I mean, it's not how I wanted to do it. I actually wanted to do each one. But, oh. Let me go get some more repair kits real quick. Where did I put my pallet? Yeah. Yeah, that burst filter definitely dies pretty easily.
Get this here drilled down low for the good stuff.
And then we'll get at least one for the other 3. That didn't work. Ugh. Cart is definitely better. I need to clear out my cart so I can stop having to deal with this.
Have a gander at
Screw it. I'll just take what I need. Well, I'll just put 5 in there for right now. Worry about the rest in a little bit. What are you doing? The heck?
Huh?
Why are you... Really? So I'm gonna have to film up from behind, apparently. Yeah. That's... dumb. Alright, look. How come the first one works just fine, and then these... Why is it... The first one did exactly what I expected it to do. I don't understand. Why the fuck you go in there? I'm not even pointing at that one. Did it go on that one? Okay, good. So it's just this one doesn't have any in it. Oh, that is mildly annoying. Also part of the reason why I'm glad I can hold 20 and I don't have to do it very often. Glitch in the Matrix? Yeah, I guess so. It would make sense if the one you're pointing at, press and hold E, which is naturally put it in there. And it did that very first one. It did perfectly. It went right into it. No problem. All 4 bags. And now why it doesn't want to do that. I mean, I'm right here. I'm pointing right at this one. Now it's blocking my view. I mean, it went in, but I don't know why I had to move. I mean, unless it's got like some kind of sweet spot. Then that would make sense, I suppose. I need bins. Let's get them all up and running at least. And that one, you know, it's one less thing I have to do. To a point. Now, I understand when you're filling them up and they can't accept the whole bag. Like, if I wouldn't be able to put 20 in any of them now. So it wouldn't accept 4 whole bags. I mean, that's fine. And through my testing, I believe on my last world, that last one I was looking at before, I found that the having all of them completely filled, even though there's a difference in which ones as long as they're all initially filled, the whole system will run for, I believe it was like 8 hours before it gets to a point you have to. I could be wrong. I don't actually remember my testing number, but I believe it was 8 hours. There we go. Now I have repair system in place. I did try to come up with some way to put more spanners into these automatically, but either it can't happen or I just failed when I did it. Nothing I could come up with actually worked, essentially. All right. So here we have more stuff that So, what do I want to do next? Well, actually, we're going to take a trip. I am certain I have well more than enough to get at least one. I have enough to get two. Huzzah. So I'm going to get two more drills. But in order to get two more drills, I'm actually going to need a little bit more pipe and another conveyor. Because I'm actually going to come out this way first and then wrap around and come around this way for my things. So let's make a little bit of money first, shall we? Let us... I miss having my cart. I'm half tempted to take the cart over and just... I'm afraid it's going to scrap this. So, you know what? Too close. Okay. All right, look, I know I can jump up here because I had to be able to fill that up. If I go like this, oh, don't give me that. Thank you. Too fast, apparently. I really want my cart back. I don't have need for all these now. I got a little overzealous. I'm afraid of taking the cart to the to the scrapyard, because I'm afraid it'll just scrap my cart. Wow, really? These ones rolling out are not great. Wow, I really did have a lot of these in one spot. So this is the advantage of using the cart and the truck, is that it blends into one spot for the items. So, okay. And this. All right, so now that is actually all one unit. So I want this down here, but you can combine things into one instead of them being all like on the pallet. The pallet can carry multiple things, but it actually has to sort of make sense. Okay, we were gonna go head up the scrapyard real quick. So let's do that. And it really is easiest to do it the way that I did it before, where you just back the truck in, because it won't scrap the truck. And the entirety of the truck bed conveniently fits on the scrapping area. There we go. And now I have 2 cubes. Just remember though, it will scrap your it will scrap buckets if you have a bucket in there, which is kind of a pain, honestly. All right. But now that we have the cart free, take these. What's in here? Put that in there. I wanted to make money, huh? Or what do I need money for? I'm pretty sure that's enough for, because all I need is another piece of pipe and a conveyor, and I'm certain that's plenty for that. So we'll actually go grab the pipe. I need 2 pieces of pipe, actually. This time around. The advantage, of course, between the cart versus the pallet, the cart's faster, and you can see the pallet can actually block your view as you stack stuff up. The truck, of course, is faster than the pallet, or the cart, rather. So I need 2 straight pieces. But all 3 things, they allow you to move multiple things at one time. So, got that. Oh, I wanted money so I could actually fill up all my things. All right, so I need this again. So I can uncork. Oh, actually, I only need 1, but we'll go ahead and do 2 because it'll be what we need for it anyway. The expansion we're looking for. And we'll lock those in place. So I really only need 1 conveyor, but I'll go ahead and buy 2 conveyors along the way, so that way I can have that set up, and I'll just need to add in the other drills. All right. So, well, let's see how much money I get from these scraps. I may as well go ahead and make the next. We'll just go with the emerald again. And we'll just take whatever gold we have. I don't even care how much it is. Wait for them to be nice and pretty. There we go. So I have finally figured out that it's the how hot they are is what changes everything. Alright, so we'll sell all three of these things. That'll be plenty of money for what I'm after. And this is only the beginning. Of course, there's still the whole got fishing and quests and all sorts of things.
Hey, old lad.
I offer honest prices. All appraisals by weight.
So here, you can sell this crap. You see, you get hardly anything for it, but you can at least break stuff down and sell it. $10,000. There we go. So that necklace was worth 10 grand. Here, please. Just land. No, just fine. Whatever. Before we head out, I will actually turn it daytime again. Let's see, so I want my pallet and my money and my bar. So let me throw this here. Bind it together. We'll just put the money in the truck. The pallet with the bar. Then I will show you how we make. Oh yeah, oops. So I don't mind so much when I accidentally do that. The first things first, we'll go deep underground. And I'll go to the big forge. I was kind of hoping someone would be walking along so I could field goal them. Maybe when we go to town after this. And the whole time, my system is still running. Alright, so all we need for in here is this with the iron on there. And now the long truck. And I love that it actually comes with instructions. Graphically. So, you start with here. You put what it is you want to make on the pedestal. You drop the materials into the big crucible. You flip the switch, and ta-da! The item you wanted gets made. So here's my iron. And right here, on the mold itself, it tells you what you need. So you see I have the iron, which is indicated by the color, and I need 300. Well, this bar has 700 weight. So I'll be able to use this bar twice. Throw it in, it instantly does it. Flip the switch. And look at that. I have another drill. And it gives you what's left over. So I had enough for 2. Which will essentially double my production. And then I get my leftovers. And that's that. Of course, I can't see. Like I said, this is where the advantage of the cart is over the pallet. Luckily, you don't take damage in this game. Save. So, like, if I were to fall off or something like that, I wouldn't have to worry about hurting myself. Let's see, so the platform's at the top. It'll be down in a second. There it is. I just missed. Opening the can of beverage. Distractions. And I know my truck is around here somewhere once I get outside. There it is. And so we'll try to center. Center better, maybe? You gonna do me like this, huh? Alright. So, what about if I jump all around on top and just drop it like this? That works. Yes. And there you have it. And now that all becomes part of the truck, I don't have to worry about losing anything. We'll stop by town and get my 2 conveyors real quick. I've never been in that town. I think that's the farming town. I'm taking the scenic tour. And these are cool. These are things that you can actually, new vehicles you can buy. So I think, so this is like the one we have. These are the upgrades. So you can choose colors. I want to say the bed is just a tiny bit wider, but I'm not 100% certain. Slow moving utility vehicle for flattening ground. Right mouse button lowers and raises the lower. This is can come in quite handy. And of course the
goods if you got the
the
cash.
buggy. All right, the can I actually sit on it? No. So these are just some of the vehicles. There are actually more. All right, let's do what we came here to do instead of window shopping. Now, mind you, I haven't filled up this truck yet. You get a fair good of use out of it before you. Just a couple normal conveyors. And now we can head back. And like I've said before, honestly, this is just the beginning. There's still a lot to do in this game, including becoming rich, but besides that, you can actually do a quest for the king. There's actually a ruler here, but I can't meet him until I do quests for other people. We'll put these on real quick. How about that? It's even in the right direction. We'll hammer those in so I don't actually take them off. Excellent. So how are we doing here? We're still... Good, good. That's going along nicely. And these should be moving still at a fairly decent speed. Yep. I should probably just go ahead and flip this real quick. I don't look like I've had anything new in there, so that's fine. Can you put one of these on here? I bet you can't. But it won't let you on there. Actually, let's find out. So one of two things that'll happen. Either it'll let it pass through, or... Because I'm not sure if it'll let it pass through or not. Or it'll stop it. Because I can still make what I want to do work if this is actually going to let stuff through. And count it. I just gotta wait for a gem. But you know, I'll worry about that in a second. Let us set things in motion. So, oh, I need some dirt first. Advantage of using the concrete blocks is you can just simply place down, and you want to center it pretty well, but you can just place down the dirt that the drill needs to operate. That's that. So we got that. I'm gonna reset the sunlight, and then I can put the drills on. I probably need some more pipes, which is fine though. That's actually the right direction. How about that? I will go ahead and let me go ahead and put this iron back in so I can add back to the count. There we go. All right. So I need. Oh, actually, cool. I don't even need more pipes. Let me hammer these in. Yeah, undo this. We'll actually go ahead and turn this off for a second. So take this and we'll put it right here. And I had these couple T-pipes. And we'll hammer those. Oh, there we go. Set these to on. And we'll start everything up. And they should all be working. It's that's how I know that enough dirt. And it lets it pass through. And why did it go to 1? It went from 5 to 1. Unless it passed through and it just didn't reset while I wasn't looking at it. So it does let it pass through. Now what I want to see is if it resets. Now I actually have more of a steady line. Nice. Okay, so 3. Oh, okay. So it does count. It does let it go through. So let's do this then. I need my hammer again. I'll actually move this. We'll move this. Why don't you want to go on this block right here? Thank you. I'm going to need another straight piece. Nope. Try again. Alright, yep, I need another straight piece, and I'm pretty sure it did not have an extra. No, because I went with what I was doing originally. Oh, I only wanted it to go to 5 though. Ah. So how do I definitely misunderstood how this works. It's just counting it, but I wanted it to count up to a number. And send a signal. So there's more that I need to do for that to happen, apparently. My money is in here, that's in there. These all okay. Yeah, those would be fine. I need to look at these logic again. Because I thought you could set it, and what you set it to is what it would... Let's go take a look. Alright. Questions can be only one type at a time. Pass logic into it to turn it on. Logic reader displays logic passed through the hooked cable. The timer. Okay, this thing. Counts item passed through the gate. Counter is set by passing logic into the top. Logic reading output is on the side. So it doesn't...
Tried to taste logic before. The results were shocking. My lights work great for underground farms.
Only lets a logic value pass through if it's 1 or greater. Logic value in 1. So what do I use to tell the system that after so many, this hits a certain number to pass the value? Bytes A from B, lost values is passed in it. Multiplies A times B. Pairs equal bigger B. X adds. Sends an inputted custom number to logic. How about this? Outputs the logic similar to change.
Don't be a spanner. Make an auto repair machine to fix it for you.
No, I need a couple more of the. Well, at least just one of them, really. I'll grab a couple though. Not what I wanted to do. Go ahead and grab one of these. Since I forgot to last time. Oh. I don't know. I mean, I know people have done this before, so I'm just not sure.
Make sure you read the description of every item. I am not responsible for any damage.
Well, I mean, if it comes to it, I still have that push button. So we'll do it that way. I wonder what happens, if anything. Put this on here, though. It just shuts. So if I set this back to 5, all right, I need to like. Um, and it doesn't actually change anything. So this doesn't do what I'd hoped it does. Seems like it all. All it did was add in. I actually want to see what it does. No, come on. I don't know why that last one's still closed, but the other two are open. Oh, I didn't know that's how they operated. I didn't realize it was an auto crusher. Well, shoot. I made that a lot more complicated than it needed to be. Oh, not. I just put this on here. Go to this block that I want you to go to, please. Thank you. I had no idea. That's convenient. Learn something new. So if you just turn them on, they'll automatically crush, and then when you want them to be able to get to it, you just open it up and grab it. Well, that's easy. I thought I needed to automate it. Apparently it is automated-ish. Who knew? Huzzah! Woo! So we're looking for, let's see, I want to make 5 more 5 times 300 is 1500. So I want a bar that's 1500 in weight. And I can make my last 5. Where are we sitting at? We're at 600 already. So I can actually get 2 more already. No. Gimme. There we go. And then we'll have this system fully operating. That I can go off and go ahead and move someplace else. And always have a source of income. But before I do that, I'm going to restock all of these. So let's 2 4 6 9 get 10. I should have leftover enough for those 2. 13. So we'll go ahead and get 14 even though I don't need them. This. That's better. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, and 1 for good measure, even though I'm sure I won't need it. Go. As I said, this is these are reasons why the the thing is absolutely superior. Give me 1 second here. I want to check something real quick. Okay. Wasn't done with this. I actually need this over here. And now the fun and frustration of actually trying to fill these things. See, that's what I expect to happen. I wonder if it's just where I'm aiming. It might just be that you need to aim in this spot that looks like a input. All right, let's see. Doesn't want to take it. What about this one? Okay. And that took it just fine. Weird. Did not. You gonna take it then? Hey, you know what? As long as they're taking it. Trying to fill this one up to 20. There we go. Now I caught it. What if I'm right under facing that? That actually took. All right. And what about getting the last one into here? Not sure why these have to be so finicky. And it should just take the last three. I did. That's all. And a couple left over. Done and done. Automatic repair systems for the filters, which keeps these all nice and healthy. Automatic, not automatic crushing. Automatic-ish crushing. So this is open now. See what happens. Oh, I should check on the bars. I haven't checked on them in a while. See if they're still at full pressure. Yep, cool. Still going. One must pass through. Hey, I'm all right with that. And there we go. My tier 1 system. Now for tier 2, I'll have the processing above ground, but I'm going to have all the drilling and mining below ground because the level will matter. But I'm also going to try to make that in a fully tier 2 system. The only trick is I have to find out about. I might actually do 2 systems like that. One of them with T1 drills, so I can start getting the second ore, the second tier ore, because pardon me, I'll need that in order to be able to make a tier 2 system. Then, so I wanted 1500. Where we at? We were at 600. We're at 763. We'll go ahead and go get the 2 more drills, and I'll get them set up. Because there's a few more pieces I need to get for that. I need 1 more. I'm gonna need a T pipe, a couple end pipes, another one of these. Just because I want to make sure that the system stays as energized as possible. And then, so I'll have 1. I need 2 more. Yeah, so I'll need a couple more pipes in order to get that in. And then we can work on getting the last 900. You know what? We'll go ahead and leave this here. I should get a junk cart for all the stuff that I don't necessarily want to get rid of just yet, because I'll probably use it. Oh. Yeah, that's the bar that we just picked up. Okay. Let me grab my money back from here. Or did I put it in the cart? I did. Oh, that's okay. You know what? Let's prep before we go. That'll actually give us enough time that I might be able to get a 3rd one. Let us prep. There we go. So the cart is back here. So, money, please. There you go. All right, I need. So I'm gonna need a total of 4 T pipes. And 4. I'm gonna need another booster. So I need, because I got 3, so I need 2 more bends.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
Actually, I think I need another T pipe.
Thanks for your business.
Yeah. And that should be all I need. Oops, no. Wanted the cart, please. Thank you. So we can just leave these here. We'll go ahead and dirt prep these real quick. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do. And I've been taking from over here just to, I don't know, make it look a little bit neat. So it's still kind of neat-ish over here. We put this dirt right here. And a little bit of time that I'm wasting, I should build up enough to at least be able to get 3 instead of just 2 of the neutrals. There we go. I put this back. And of course I would catch the save. All right. Do I have those? So now all I'd had to do is just put them in. And then I'll have 4 of these, right? Yes, which is perfect. What are we setting at? 871. Okay, we'll wait the extra couple months. Get 3 of them instead of just oh no. Slip all the way in. There we go. There we go. And then we'll have the first system fully automated. The only thing I don't have automated, just because they're so rare, are the onyx. Not really worried about automating those, honestly. Not on this system. On the next system, I'll actually have onyx automated as well. Now that I understand that this is actually really easy to do so with. Just make it a little bit neater looking. Logic yard. It actually needs to be on anything. I actually put one of these on here. Not. And then you can't put these on anything but a pipe. There we go. All nice and neat. Wonder if it'll let me sleep this early. It will. Nice. I was gonna do some. Oh, I was gonna check see if we have a 900 bar now. We do. So we'll go to 3 more. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to grab the fuel for the truck and make sure I have the fuel with me. Now, it will take, if I remember correctly, more than 1 bucket, but the 1 bucket will actually last you to where you can go get more than 1 bucket worth of water. All right, let's go get 3 more drills. So now that system can just run for hours, and that the gems are being automatically crushed into 1 gem, and that all of the nuggets are getting smelted and just continuously a liquid. You don't have to worry about the lag problems that you do if you are collecting all the items. Oh, that totally worked. Scenic tour, go. Try this again, shall we? Mad skills. I nailed the landing at least. So anyway, like I was saying, but when you're first starting off and you're having, and you can't sort the nuggets and gems and everything, and you try to pick up the bucket or the pan that you've had everything in, it really makes for a, well, come on, why aren't you going in reverse? Why aren't you working at all? Oh, because the water ran out. It looked like it had plenty in it. I'm glad I remembered to get that bucket of water. I really am. May have all. Usually it doesn't work like that. You keep telling yourself, "Oh, I should get something. I should go ahead and get this. I should go ahead and get this," and you don't. So that was actually kind of nice. It'd be like, it dawned on me, oh, I should go ahead and get this, even though it looked like I didn't need it. So we'll drop and then we'll come back up because I won't catch it in time to go forward. Or no, I will. Yay! 3 more drills. I want to try something though. put this right here. I take this and drop this like so. Oh, you bounced off of something. I'm not sure what. I can. Before I go, I actually want to check out the tier 2. I wasn't trying to drop through there. I actually wanted to fail at dropping it. I was really hoping it would kind of just drop onto the other one. Of course, it won't let me put it in here. It was worth a try. Nah. Oh well. Make the third one. Trying to keep it that I can actually see. At least a little bit. Stay. Just stay. Perfect. I can actually see a little bit. I could just start bringing the card for this. And then these are water filters. I actually made all the water filters first so I could get the maximum, or not filters, these are pressure, for pressure. So we'll go ahead and take this with this while I can. I feel like I'm walking crooked. There we go. I want to go down here real quick. And take a look at the tier 2 stuff. So you can buy the tier 2, the Cloudium, for the piping system stuff right here. So you don't have to make the piping, but do have to make the drill, the harvester, and the boosters. So the booster takes 50, just Cloudium. The drill takes 50 Cloudium and 500 iron. And then the the harvester. The drill takes 1,000 and 150. And then here you actually have to use Cloudium and the core stone. That's the harvester. And I think what it is Cloudium is actually a little bit more rare, the core stone. So, and for this one, it's easy. You just start off with that. So, to get the huge payout would be this. The bigger payout is this, and then the payout is this. So, this is where we're at now. So, and this is just the first one and what we're working on. So next, I'll definitely be working on a tier 2, but the tier 2 one I might actually decorate too. There are pretty fair amount of decorating items options and that you can actually make. So the tier 2 one I'll probably take longer on. The tier 1, I mean, it was just a matter of really just getting started. It really feels like I'm walking sideways with this in my hand. I think it's just the optical illusion. Cool, it actually worked. Alright, let's get these bad boys set up. And then this will actually now be my main source of income. Once I have the last couple of drills that I want, so I'll have 9 drills on all the time, I'll be able to let the system just run. And I don't have to worry about, oops. Actually took a wrong turn. I guess it doesn't matter now. I'll just go ahead and finish how I started. I'll just drive through town. And then, but with having the main source of income like that, I can scope out the other plots and start buying them up. Each one has its own unique thing, like the one, oh cool, yeet! Oh, I missed him. Oh, there he goes. Yay! Dang it. Now we'll go with the baby bump. Boop. Oh, oh, I totally got chumped on that one. And so we'll get these installed. Ugh. Sure, this is where I wanted to park. Absolutely. We'll sleep. All right. Go ahead and turn this off for now. Now, what I don't know is if you can pipe into, using tier 2 piping, if you can pipe into tier 1 drills and harvesters. This is something I don't know. Conveyor stuff, it doesn't matter what piping they're on. Come on. Thank you. Let's go ahead and hammer those in real quick. I put my hammer down. That's why I have a tool rack, so I'll put my tools back where I got them from. Instead of just leaving them out. Okay, we'll unlock this. And this will actually go right here for now. I need a T. And another T. A bendy pipe. Ooh. I miscalculated. I actually need a couple straight pipes. Let me go grab this real quick. He's just standing up there judging me. Then as soon as I notice him, he's like, huh. He thinks I'm some kind of slacker. So just a couple straight pipes real quick. All right. Oh, and in case you're wondering, you want these plugs on areas that you're not going to be able to use this a system piece as an end. So for instance, when you need a conveyor to stop, but you're not going to use that piping into another part. So that'll prevent it from just leaking off, which will reduce your overall pressure if you let it leak off. All right, I need this thing. And yes, that is how I want it. All right, and then so bend it around. A T-pipe. And then bend it, another bendy pipe. Because I can end it into here. Oops. There we go. Now I'll lock everything down before we actually do anything. Got that taken care of. Now, real quick, like, I am going to take all these. Thank you. I guess I have to hop up onto the actual system to do this. Oh. In other places that I build, I won't have this problem where it's hard to access things. This little bar. Grab this one. I will instead make the things that I need to do for maintenance have better accessibility. All right. Then we'll drop this in here too. About all of them, and we'll take it. Make that. And give me my saw. Shoot. I don't know. I should have gotten the top one than the bottom one. $59.26. 118. That's the one I need to cut. Now they're all 59.26. We'll start with this one first. This one over here. And make sure you actually cut these, or cut them. You actually close them. Because if you don't close them, wherever's not closed, beyond that part won't have any pressure at all. It automatically stops the pressure. And then that one there. And what these do, so it's a counteractive type thing. Each pipe makes your system lose pressure because, I mean, the water has to go through the pipe. So like all the way to here, I'm losing pressure, even though it starts off 174. By the time it gets here, say it's only like 156. This actually boosts it back up to at least closer to 174. And then you have all the piping here. It does the same thing. So you boost it back up again to help. So in this situation, to help my conveyors actually still move at a fairly decent pace. And why are they not moving at all? Oh, because I had left that open. So I accidentally just turned it off. So they move at a fairly decent pace. And even up here. Now, before I had this in here, this top line would have been going really, really slow. So now I can turn these new ones back on and engage everything. And they should all have lights. They do. They all work. And in no time, I should have the other 600 I need in order to make the last two drills. And now it's almost a steady flow of resources. And this is, so I've done quite a bit actually. I've improved my collection. I've actually got automatic repairs and lines, which will help keep these running. All I have to do now is just once in a while go through and check to make sure none of them are too low or none of them are out. That's the only time. So, but now it's 20 wrenches on each, so it'll actually take it even longer. And then the only thing I don't have automated is the Onyx, which, since I've not gotten anything other than because I'm pretty sure it's because of the level that I'm not getting the other materials. I kind of think if I were to actually, even here, I might be able to get the other materials if I drop my drills to the bottom. I don't know. So before I leave here, I might actually find that out. But if I do that, I mean, I've got room here I could do it. I actually have room underneath it here I could do it. So I could potentially, I would probably use the room under here. Some of this is already dug out. I just hit it, you can't see it. But what I could do is actually have another set of drills running down here, have it its own pipe network, including this, and have it going directly down, pipe in, and then just have the conveyor system come up and drop it off into here. Because if I can get the other materials, this actually is kind of nice too. I can just expand this out. I'll turn the light on. But I can expand this out to accept the, if I manage to get the other 2 ores. So I might actually do a little bit more on this one, expanding it out instead of going off and just moving into the next plot of land. I might do the experimentation here and go from there. Because if I can actually start to make a tier 2 system completely tier 2, that would actually be pretty cool. But I think what I'll do is I'll just start out with 1 drill. I might just tap off of here, like right here, tap it off and go down. And just take 1 drill and see if I get any of the new materials. Because if I don't get the other 2 materials by having them lower here, then I'll just move, create a whole new setup at a 2nd tier level spot. I think we'll do it that way. But for now, I'm actually happy with the progress. I'm happy where I'm at. I definitely have a lot going on. Money will no longer be a problem because the gold and iron amount, you know, especially once I'm not using the iron to make drills and such, the gold will, you know, as you can see, this is almost a steady stream now coming in. So once I get to the last 2 drills, it'll just be almost a steady line of things. And by keeping the lines separate as far as pressure lines and stuff like that, it definitely helps it not have to it keeping up with everything. So you can see everything's actually moving quite easily and getting to where it needs to be. Oh, that would be, looks like I got another onyx. Nice. Which dumps right into the funnel. So cool. So I think so that's what I'll do is I'll actually get 3 more drills instead of 2. I'll get the other 2 here just so I can have them. And then I'll get a conveyor system that'll let me start drawing one up here, and then I'll pay attention to what gets put in here. I'm getting a lot more onyx all of a sudden though. And if by having them down there, I actually start to get the other 2 materials, I think I'll create a whole new setup downstairs to add into this line. And we'll do it like that. But for now, that's all I have. I thank you for stopping by, for watching, lurking, and being here. We'll get a nice view. So we'll hop on the truck so we can actually look at what I've accomplished here. So there is the the first setup. All above ground except for what I'll experiment with later. And I mean, this can by itself run for hours without stopping because of the repair system on the filters. And as you can see, it's not clogging up, so I don't have to worry. That's not even a problem because there's enough pressure or anything. The shard bars actually last for quite a while as well, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so it's basically a fully automated system that just has to, you have to run maintenance on every now and then. So with that, I hope you have a good morning, good day, good evening, whatever the case may be for you. I really hope it's a good one. And I will see you again next time. Take care. And and just so you know, I am dropping all these on YouTube now. I'm getting a lot better at it. So in a few days' time, you can see, if you missed any of this one, you can see it on YouTube if you hit up my YouTube channel, which I believe is in the About Me section below. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I hope I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.